College of the Bible Saints. As members of the Midwest Christian College Conference, we strive to compete today as ambassadors for Jesus Christ, demonstrating integrity, respect, fairness, and kindness, and self-control toward opponents and teammates, officials, and fans. While we will compete with passion to win, winning is secondary to the greater goal of honoring God and the work of His Holy Spirit. We ask that all fans and participants join in us in demonstrating these Christ-like characteristics. But before we get started, if you will, please stand for a word of prayer given by Josh Bettison, followed by the singing of the national anthem by Jonathan and Emily Burian.
Will you bow with me? Lord God, we are so grateful for the opportunity to meet in your name and play this wonderful game. Lord, we thank you for everything that has happened, that this evening is a culmination of. We thank you for all of the dedication and hard work that these athletes have put into this art. Lord, we pray for the discernment of the officials, the endurance of the players, and the civility of the fans. Lord, it's in your name we pray. It's in your name we play. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right. Now let's meet the starting lineups. First, for the visiting Eagles, number 2, Gabriella Widman. Number 5, Morgan Fincham. Number 15, Ellie Cooper. Number 23, Morelli Fritz. And number 35, Katie Costello. The Eagles are led by head coach Zach Kirkman and assistant coach Sharon Tomlinson. And now the starting lineup for your CCCB Saints. At guard, a 5'8" junior from Spokane, Missouri, number 1, H.J. Fender. At guard, a 5'5" freshman from The Colony, Texas, number 2, Jayla Jones. At guard, a 5'6" junior from Fair Grove, Missouri, shooting the 3, number 4, Savannah Luna. At forward, a 6-foot junior from Elk River, Minnesota, number 12, Claire Hall. And at forward, a 5'7" senior from Kirksville, Missouri. Give it up for number 21, Rachel Darling. The Saints are led by head coach Tressa Terry. Let's go, ladies. Torches up.
Well, welcome to the live stream today on the first game of the weekend excitement. The Saints are taking on the Eagles from Faith Baptist. The tip goes to the Saints, and immediately an initial basket by Claire Hall puts the Saints on top 2-0. This is going to be a good matchup today. The Faith Eagles are a strong team, and we look forward to this game as the first game of 4 this weekend. 2 men's, 2 women's games. Eagles have an inside shot there off the back rim. No good. That shot was by Fritz. That's number 2 for the Eagles. A little 15-footer, no good. That's Widman. That's going to be out of bounds, and the ball's going to go to the Saints. Saints are coming out with Savannah Luna. That's Jayla Jones. That's Rachel Darling, Claire Hall, and H.J. Fender. And Fender has the ball on the right wing. Inside pass to Luna. Shot's no good. Good defense there. I think number 5, Morgan Fincham, had a little bit to do with that. Costello has it over to Fritz. Shot is up, no good, and it's out of bounds off the Saints. It's going to be Eagle basketball under their basket. I want to welcome you to the live stream. If you're from Faith Baptist, we're glad that you're joining us too. Hope you're having a good day. Eagles have the ball. That's Fincham. Kicks it out. There's a 3 up and good. That's Morelli Fritz with that one, and the Eagles have the lead now, 3-2. H.J. Fender gets the ball from Jones, fires it back to Jones, goes inside the hall, open in the middle. Closed down quickly there by the Eagles. Jayla Jones on the baseline, kicks it all the way out. Nobody's home for that one. And it's going to be a turnover, and it's going to be Eagle ball right here in front of the stands on our side. That's going to be Costello gets it across all the way down there to number 15, Cooper. It's going to be off Cooper, and it's going to be Saints ball under the basket. And it's been a lot of action early on in this game. A little bit teams getting settled in, a few turnovers here and there. Jayla Jones gets it across the torch for the Saints. She fires it over to Claire Hall, has it on the right side to Rachel Darling. Back to Jayla Jones, goes inside the Hall. That's knocked away. It's going to be out of bounds off number 15. That's Ellie Cooper. Good hustle there on that defensive possession. We're glad to have all these folks here in the booth today working for us. Josh heading it up. Parker's over there on the tech, and we have a new person, Wesley, who is joining us on the camera today. Appreciate that. Jayla Jones gets it across to H.J. Fender for a long 3. Back rim, no good. We got a lot of scrambling inside here. We're going to get a foul, I think, on number 2, Gabriella Widman. She and Rachel Darling got tangled up in that one. And first foul of the game is against the Eagles. It is on number 2, Widman, and it's going to be Saints ball under the basket. Luna triggers it in. She finds Rachel Darling there at the box. Good shot there by the senior. And the Saints have retaken the lead, 4-3. Eagles have it. That's Fritz inside. Good block there by Luna. Fincham had an opportunity there to get kicked out, and it's going to be Eagle basketball. Eagles trigger it in. That's Fritz has it all the way over there to 35. That's Costello. Back rim no good. Rebounded by Claire Hall. Saints are on top early, 4-3. Luna fires it down to H.J. Fender, who almost loses it. Gets it across to Jayla Jones. Drives the lane. No good. Strong rebound in there by Costello. She fires it ahead. There's number 5. That's Fincham. Good hustle there by the Saints. And it's going to be Eagle basketball under their basket. And we've got some subs coming in here. For the Eagles, that's going to be number 24. That's going to be Soleil Ashley in. Eagles have it. There's a shot from the outside. No good. Fender's going to pull that down. I'm going to bring it down. And she gets it across. Finds Jayla Jones on the left wing. Jayla drives. Kicks over to Rachel Darling. Back out to Claire Hall at the elbow. Over to Fender. Might have got away with one there. Luna has the top of the key at the free throw line. Shots up. Back rim no good. Strong rebound there by Morelli Fritz. And the Eagles bring it back down. Pass goes down low. That's Fritz with a spin shot. Count the basket. Good strong move there by number 23, Fritz, and it's 5-4 Eagles. Jones gets it across the torch. Tries to set up a play. Eagles are playing in a man-to-man. Claire Hall has at the top. Jayla Jones on the right wing. Luna's open for a three. Top of the key. No good. Rebounded there strongly by Costello. She brings it down. Over to number 5, Fincham. Over to Ashley. And we're going to get a travel call there. A little too many shuffling the feet there. And got a sub coming in here for the Saints. It's going to be Sarah Shoemaker coming in. And Rachel Darling will take a breather. And also at number 3, Kayla Steffens is going to come in. And number 2, Gabriella Widman will be taking a seat. Jayla Jones brings it down now for the Saints. She dribbles to her right, to her left. Back across to the right. Pulls up for a little 16-footer. Back rim, no good. Fight for the rebound. It's going to be off number 24. It's going to be off Ashley. And it's going to be Saints ball to the basket. Shot clock is at 15. Nope, they're setting it to 20. Jones will trigger it in. Saints set up a play. Luna cuts across. They're looking for her. Goes inside to Fender. Swiped away there. Good defense there. Now a scramble for the ball. Costello with the steal. Eagles fire it down. Tries to go to Ashley. Ashley tries to get it back to Steffens, and it goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Saints basketball. 5:36 to go here in the first quarter, and the Eagles lead the Saints 5-4. Jayla Jones gets it across the torch. Gets it to H.J. Fender. Fender has it on the right side. Back to Jones. Looking for Claire Hall. She flashes across the middle. Goes out to Fender. Fender splits the defense. Gets open layup. Count the basket. Big play there for H.J. Fender. Very excited with that basket. H.J. in the last couple games has got a little bit of trouble with early foul trouble, and it's good to see that she has not had any fouls yet. We don't want to have put the whammy on her for that, but no fouls yet for H.J. Shot goes up for the Eagles. It's no good. Saints pick up a loose ball. Luna fires it down and passes a little ahead of Shoemaker. Picked off there by number 3, Steffens. She gets it down to the 23, Fritz. Fires it out to Steffens again. Shot is up a little bit, no good. And rebounded there by Fender. Goes to Luna. Ahead to Claire Hall. A little too far ahead. Ashley picks it up. And the Eagles bring it down. That's Steffens. Gets it over to Costello. Goes inside to Ashley. Drives the lane. Good move inside. Goes right for the rebound. Shots up again, and that's good. Good offensive rebound and stick back by Katie Costello, and it's 7-6. Jayla Jones brings it down. Saints slow it down. She just now crosses the torch. Gets it over to Shoemaker. Goes inside to Claire Hall. She's going to be open with that. Shots up. Doesn't quite go down. Rebounded there by Costello. She fires it ahead. Steffens at the box. Gets it across. That's a 3. No good. Fight for the rebound. Picked up by Luna. Oh, that's a good defensive play there. Driving the lane for the shot. It goes up, and it's out of bounds. Good defense by Costello with the steal, and Shoemaker comes down and slaps that shot away, but it's out of bounds, and it's going to be Faith ball under the basket. Eagles set up a play. It goes into Ashley. Goes out there to Costello, and the shot's up no good. Good stick back there, but it doesn't go. Picked up by Jayla Jones. And she races across the timeline. They go coast to coast here. Nope, pulls it back out. Finds Claire Hall at the elbow. Shots up and good. And we're going to see Claire Hall go to the foul line for an old-fashioned 3. Big play there. The junior from Minnesota. Now she has a chance to earn the next 3-point play from the foul line. We've got subs coming in. H.J. Fender going to take a seat for the Saints, and L.J. Bellamy, the freshman, is going to come in. And we got some subs in for the Eagles, too. I need to try to check and see. I try to call them out as I see them. Claire Hall at the foul line. She shoots 1. The shot is right through there. And the Saints have their biggest lead of the night so far, 9-7. And the Eagles bring it down. That's Costello has it. It's Costello and Ashley in there. That ball goes to Ashley. Kicks it out to number 3. That's Steffens, no good. Rebounded there by Jayla Jones. That Shoemaker has it for the Saints. She gets it off to Luna. Luna dribbles. The defense is pretty tight there. Gets inside to Claire Hall. Shot goes up, no good. Good box out there by the Eagles. Costello has it. She brings it down, fires it ahead there to number 5, Fincham. Fincham kicks it all the way across there to number 3 for a 3-point shot. That Steffens didn't go. Rebounded there by Jayla Jones. Fires it ahead to L.J. Bellamy. Bellamy tries to get it to Hall. Knocked away there by the defense. Scramble for the loose ball on the floor. Everybody's on the floor, and we finally get a held ball. And the possession arrow points to the Eagles of Faith Baptist. Good hustle on both teams on that one, scrambling for that loose ball. Been a back-and-forth game early on. The first quarter has been tight. Both teams are hustling, playing strong. Coach Terry talked to me earlier about wanting to play the full 40 minutes, play through the full 40 minutes, and certainly this first quarter has shown that from the Saints, as they are hanging with a very good, strong team from the Eagles. That's a big play there. The basket scored. That basket was scored. No, there's going to be a foul call before that. Claire Hall's going to come out. That foul's going to be on Jayla Jones. Nope, it's going to be on Savannah Luna, her first, team second. Good pass by the Eagles. Couldn't quite finish it. Good play there, though, by the Eagles. That's Shoemaker, drives the lane. We're going to get a charging call there. That foul's going to be on number 11 of the Saints. That's their second. Now both teams have committed 2. Eagles have the ball. Saints leading 9-7. Faith brings it down, and Costello gets it across the timeline. She fires it over to Steffens. Steffens goes inside to Ashley at the free throw line. Goes back to Costello. Shots up, doesn't go. Reaps her own rebound. Puts it back up and goes in. That's the definite shooter's roll there, and it ties the game at 9. We're at about a minute and a half here to go in the first quarter. Jayla Jones gets it across the torch. She surveys. Gets it over to L.J. Bellamy. Finds Savannah Luna at the elbow. Goes down low to Rachel Darling. Shot goes up. Blocked there by Ashley. Picked up by the Eagles. Costello now dribbles it across the torch. She goes over to Steffens and then to Ashley. That's a 16-footer. Good. And just like that, Faith is back on top, 11-9. Shoemaker has it on the left wing. Gets it to Jayla Jones. Jones sets it up. Works her way through. Looking for it. Has an open look there for Sarah Shoemaker. Back rim no good. Rebounded there by the Eagles. We're under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Costello's done a good job with the Eagles handling the ball and shooting. That shot goes up and it's no good there. Rebounded by Darling. Jones has it. She hustles across the timeline. We're at 30 seconds. Jones goes all the way out to Savannah Luna. Thought about a 3. Dribbles it in. Fires it across to L.J. Bellamy. A little bit short. And that's a good rebound there. Taken by the Eagles. I think that's number... Costello with the drive, and the shot is good. That rebound was by Oksana Comey. And with that basket there by Costello, we brings the first quarter to an end with the score. The Faith Baptist Eagles 13, the Saints 9. It's been a good, fast-paced first quarter here. Both teams have played very hard. It's been a lot of good defense and a lot of good scrambling for the ball for loose balls. Looking forward to the second quarter. But we're at the quarter break. We'll take it, and we'll be right back for the second quarter right after this.
Let me know if I'm being too loud. Okay. Am I too loud or am I good? Okay.
Nah, you're fine.
Sorry, I get highly competitive.
Understandable.
How are we doing over here? Good? Yeah, are you doing good?
What's your last name, bud?
Mackie. Mackie. M-A-K-I. Mackie. It's German, so it's pronounced Maki, but Americans say Mackie. I appreciate that. All right, here we go. Come on, Saints, let's go!
Hey, we're coming out of the break. We're excited up here in the booth to have some of new folks. Our cameraman is Wesley Maki, a new student here at Central, and he's running the camera for us. And Parker Menendez, as always, is on the tech side. Josh Beddison heads up the whole enterprise, and we're glad to be able to present this live stream today. Saints are coming out with Fender and Jones, Luna, Hall, and Darling. Trailing by 4. Jones gets it out.
One possession at a time.
Eagles are in a man-to-man. Darling has it, goes over to Jones on the left wing. That's Fender alone at the top of the key for 3. Back rim no good. Fight for the rebound as we've seen all game. Everybody's on the floor. Good hustle there by Fender and by number 35, Costello. Costello seems to be everywhere for the Eagles. And it's going to be off of HJ, and I think it's going to be off HJ, and it's going to be Eagle basketball. Steffens gets it in to Costello. She goes inside. That's Ashley with a turn. We're going to have a 3-second call there. We don't see that a lot, but the last couple games we've seen more of those than we have seen in a while. But apparently Ashley had set up a little too long in the lane. Jones brings it down now. She's trailed there by H.J. Fender. She's top of the key, fires it over to Fender, who gets it to Luna at the top of the key. Goes inside to Claire Hall, flashing across, and we're going to get a travel call. Apparently in the flashing across, she shuffled her feet. And that's a turnover over to the Eagles. Steffens triggers it in there to Costello. Costello gets it across the torch. She dribbles to the right wing, and that's unfortunate that number 3, Steffens, is standing out of bounds. Don't think she realized the line was there, but that's what that was. And the turnover gets the ball to the Saints, where Fender triggers it in to Jayla Jones. Jayla Jones gets it across to Savannah Luna. Fender flashes across, finds Hall all alone there for a 14-footer from the baseline. Shot is good, and it's now 13-11. Saints chip into the lead that the Eagles have had. That's Fincham. Drives all the way across, fires it over, comes back across there. Good drive to the lane there by number 3. That's Steffen. She's going to get fouled, go to the line. That foul is going to be on. Oh, thank you, sir. That's going to be on number 2. It's going to be on Jayla Jones, her first. First shot is up and off the rim, no good. We just got stats in from our stat crew for the first quarter. Take a look at those here in just a second. She'll have one more shot. Eyes it, and the shot is up and right through there. And it's 14-11. Fender gets it into Jones. Looking at the first quarter, just in scoring, it's been a Costello and Marilli Fritz have led the Eagles with 6 and 5, respectively. Good play inside there for Fender. Good spin move. Got the basket, and it's a 1-point game. Eagles 14, Saints 13. For the Saints, they were led by Claire Hall with 5. Good defense there by the Saints as Fender gets it across, but again, a good steal there by number 5. That's Morgan Fincham. And then she picks off the pass, Rachel Darling, and turnovers on both sides of the court. Fender with a long 3, off the rim, no good. Fight for the rebound. That's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be off of the Eagles. It's going to be Saints ball there under the basket, and we got a sub coming in. That's going to be number 15. Ellie Cooper's back in. And I think that's number 23, Marilli Fritz. For the Saints, we see Claire Hall going to take a break, and that's going to be Sarah Shoemaker back in for the Saints. Going to be Saints ball. Triggered in by Luna. Goes to Fender. Out to Jayla Jones. Across to Darling. And Looks like there's some miscommunication there on that one. It goes out of bounds, and that unforced error gives the ball back to the Eagles. Where Steffens gets it into Costello. Costello dribbles it across. He's being guarded there by H.J. Fender. So that's going into Marilli Fritz. Good shot up front there. Blocked there by Shoemaker. Fritz gets it back. Looking to get it inside. She does. Good pass there for the Eagles. A little bit trapped. Good heads-up play there, throwing it off Rachel Darling. And it's going to be Eagles ball under their basket. Shot clock is at 10. That's triggered in. Good pass. Good play there. Shots up no good, but that foul is going to be on Rachel Darling. That's going to send, let's see. That's Darling's second foul, team's second foul. I think we're going to see Gabriella Widman at the line. First shot is up, and back rim no good. And the Saints going to get a sub in. I thought they were. Second shot is up, and rims out, no good. Fight for the rebound, goes to Jayla Jones. Saints have a 3-on-2, goes over to Fender. Fender on the baseline, drives in the lane, shots up, no good. Rebound pulled down there by Ellie Cooper. They get it over to Katie Costello. Eagles bring it down, they lead by 1. About 7:05 here to go in the second quarter. Costello shoots a 3, and that's right through there. Big time shot there, increases the lead to 4. 17-13. Fender kicks it back to Jayla Jones, who gets it across the torch. Let's see. Oh, that's a good defensive play there by number 15 Cooper with a block shot from Sarah Shoemaker. Fritz has it, goes all the way over, shot is up and rims in and out, no good. Fight for the rebound, picked up there. Back to Costello again for 3. This time it doesn't go either. Fender picks up the rebound, fires it ahead to Jayla Jones. Jones has it at the free throw line, shots up and no good. We're gonna get a foul called here. That foul, I think, that foul's gonna be on, I think that's going to be on number 2, Gabriella Weidman. It's her second, and it's the team's second, I think, here in the second quarter. We got a sub coming in. Rachel Darling will come out, and we see, for the first time, Nene Owens in the game. Also, Claire Hall's going to come in, and I think we'll probably see Sarah Shoemaker take a rest. Saints have the ball. Shot clock reset to 20. It goes in defender. Over to Jones on the right wing. Tries to go inside to Fender. Fender spin move. Shots up. No good. Right for the rebound. Picked up there by the Eagles. That's Costello. She gets it across the timeline. Over to Fritz. That's Cooper, but she took a step there receiving that pass. That turnover gives the ball back to the Saints, who trail 17-13. Taylor Jones gets some instructions there from Coach Tressa Terry. She gets it across the timeline. Fires it over to H.J. Fender. Looking for a cutter. Fender dribbles it to the top of the key. Finds Claire Hall on the left wing. Over to Jayla Jones. Jones with a little 12-foot shot off the rim. No good. That's picked up by Fritz, who dribbles down. She speeds down. Fender's trying to catch her. She dribbles it out of bounds, and it's going to be off Fender. And it's going to be Eagle basketball. We got a sub coming in. I think that's number 5. Morgan Fincham going to come in. And number 15, Ellie Cooper, going to take a seat. Eagles trigger it in. There goes to Ashley. All the way across Fincham. Back to Ashley. It's Costello. Top of the key. Shot is up and rims out no good by Fritz. Rebounded there by Costello, and we're going to get a foul call. I think that foul might be on, going to be on Claire Hall. It is. It's on Hall, her first. Team's third, and it's going to send Katie Costello to the line. First shot is right through there. she'll have another.
Depends on the circumstance. Typically depends on like kind of the momentum.
Her second shot. Up and good. And I think the Eagles have their largest lead of the game. It's the 19-13. We've got a timeout here on the floor. I think it's a 30-second timeout called by the coach. And we'll take it. This is the score. Faith 19, Saints 13. We'll be right back. Doing all right, Parker?
Fantastic, Bill. Running great. No, you're too much. You do great as always.
I don't know about that. We need to,
How long have you been doing this? I gotta get used to this. 2 years? Or 2 semesters? Or 2 days? 2 years?
We're back where we welcome you back on the live stream. We have 5:19 to go here in the second quarter. It's been a good game. Faith has been on a little bit of run. They have their largest lead of the afternoon so far at 6, 19-13. Eagles bring the ball down. This will be an important time here, these last 5 minutes of this second quarter. Saints need to really hang close to the Eagles here. There's a shot up from Fender, and that shot's no good. Picked up by Fritz. Morelli brings it down across the timeline. LJ Bellamy is on her. Pass goes down into the corner. That's Steffens. That's Ashley for the 3. Off the back rim, no good. Knocked out of bounds there, I think, by Savannah Luna. It's going to be Eagle ball, and it's going to be Fincham that brings it in. Eagles try to set it up. Goes into Costello. She has it on the right wing, gets it into Ashley. Give and go there. Beautiful play there by the Eagles. And it's 21-13. Fender gets it in to Jayla Jones, who gets it across the torch. Saints need to have something here. Things are a little bit quiet here in the Furneaux Center right now. Saints need to get some things fired up, get the crowd energized as well. They've hung tough with this good basketball team, but they got to be really careful in these next 4 minutes. That's going to be out of bounds. Going to be Saints ball. Opportunity here to set something up. 13 on the shot clock. Jones will trigger it in. She finds H.J. Fender, who dishes it back to Jones. Saints need to get a good look here. Be nice to get Luna open for a 3. She's dribbling there. Gets it into Claire Hall. Drives the lane. Has an open little hook shot. No good. Rebounded there by Costello once again. And she brings the ball down for the Eagles. Cross the torch. Over to Fritz. Goes all the way across to Steffens. Gets a screen there from Ashley. Ashley gets the ball now. A little 16-footer. Back rim no good. Rebounded there by Luna. Good steal there by Costello. Pass goes in, and it's a little bit flying all over the place there. Costello now has it up for a 3. No good. And picked up by Fender, who flashes down the floor. Trying to take a one-on-one move inside. Kicks it out to Jayla Jones. Jones drives. Gets it back to Fender at the 3-point line. Inside to Claire Hall. Back over to Jayla Jones. Out to H.J. for the 3. Shot is up. Back rim, no good. Rebounded there by number 5. That's Fincham. Gets it over to Costello. Saints had an opportunity there. Couldn't capitalize on it. Gets it down to Fritz. That's into Ashley. 12-footer, no good, but a good rebound there by Fritz. Scores the bucket, and now the Eagles have their largest lead of the game, 10 points. Coach Tressiteri wants to talk about it. She wants to call a timeout with 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter. With the score, Faith 23, Saints 13. There's a timeout on the floor, and we'll take it and be right back. Well, we're coming out of the timeout. We'll set it back up for you. It's been a really good first half, good defense by both teams, playing very hard. The Saints have done a good job hanging with Faith, but the Eagles have put on a little bit of a run in the last 3.5 minutes or so and have extended the lead to 10. Central needs to do a good job here trying to cut that lead to single digits here before we have the halftime break. Jones has it on the right wing. She casts through, gets a layup. Good play there by the freshman from Texas, Jayla Jones. Splits the defense, cuts that deficit to 8. Saints need a stop here. That's Costello, who's been on fire for the Eagles. That shot goes up no good, but a good stick back there by Fritz, and it's back to a 10-point lead. Jones crosses the torch, fires it over to Bellamy, inside to Claire Hall. They've been able to get it in today. Jones has it. There's a 16-footer. Back rim, no good. And that's rebounded there by the Eagles. That was Emily Franklin. Gets it to Costello, over to Fritz. That's Fincham has it. She's being guarded there by Jones. Scrambling the ball. That's a loose flow, and that's going to be out of bounds off the Eagles. Good hustle there. We've seen lots of hustle throughout this first half. Ladies have been diving for the ball, and the ball's been been fought for by both teams. A lot of players on the floor. Good hustle on the part of both teams. Saints trail by 10. Need to have this be a good, fruitful possession. Luna has it on the left wing. Gets it down to Claire Hall. Up to Bellamy at the top. Jones has it now on the right. She drives through, slashes through once again in the basket. Done that a couple times. Going to need to see that more from the freshman. It's now an 8-point game. Eagles on top, 25-17. Saints need a defensive stop here. Ashley has it. She drives the lane. She's going to go up. Doesn't go. Luna pulls it down. Opportunity here for the Eagles. Jones has it. She's slashing to the basket. Shot is up and no good. And let's see what we got. I think it's going to be a foul called. That's going to be a foul on the Eagles. Number 5. That's going to be on Morgan Fincham. It's her first, team fourth. And L.J. Bellamy is going to take a seat, and Rachel Darling is going to come back in. And number 2, Gabriella Weedman's going to come in. And I think that's number 11, Emily Franklin's going to take a seat. Jones at the foul line. First shot is up, rims out. Gayla's been pretty strong from the foul line in the last several games. She'll have another shot here. Shot is up and right through there.
Let's go.
And Saints are chipping away. It's a 7-point game. Faith 25, Saints 18. That's down to Fritz, has it in the corner. She finds Ashley there in the corner as well. They flash across. Costello looks for the ball, trying to find it on the cut. Ball goes out here to Fincham. She's being guarded there by Jayla Jones. That's going to be a foul call there. That was really Fritz got that one, and she and Jayla collided. That's going to be a foul on Jayla. It's going to be her second. It's going to be the team's 5th. I thought that was her second. Maybe it's just her first. Ball's triggered in to Ashley. It goes to Costello for 3. Back rim, no good. Good rebound position inside for Fritz, and she sticks it back. Good play there for the Eagles, and it's a 9-point game. We're about 35 seconds left here in the half. Jones has it. It's about a 8-second differential on the shot clock. Luna has it on the right side. Dribbles up to the middle, fires it over to H.J. Fender. Fender tries to split the defense, goes up with the runner. No good, but stick there by Claire Hall. Needed to see that. It's a 7-point game, 14-13. Costello has it here for the Eagles. Fender's on her. She kicks it over to Ashley. She drives the lane, goes up, and count the basket. Big time play there by Ashley. It's a 9-point game, and that's going to do it for the first half. And the first half closes. Both teams playing very hard. It's been a really hard-fought game. The Saints are doing what Coach Tresiteri talked about, playing through the full 40 minutes. They have hung with a very good Faith Baptist Eagle basketball team. But the score at the end of the first half here in the Furneaux Center today, Eagles 29 and the Saints 20. It's halftime here. We'll take the break. Just to remind you of a couple things coming up. This is the first of several games this weekend. The 2 men's teams will clash tonight at 6 o'clock on the live stream. We'll look forward to that. And then tomorrow, our other conference rival from Iowa will be here, Emmaus. The Eagles from Emmaus will be here for the women's game at 2 and the men's game following that at 4. All of these will be broadcast on the Central live stream, so we hope that if you're a Central fan, you'll join us, and we look forward to some great basketball action this weekend. This weekend is the weekend the students move back to Central, and we start classes on Monday, so today we have a little bit more of a crowd than we had Tuesday, and we'll look for even more to be here tomorrow. Again, halftime score, Faith 29, the Saints 20. We'll take a break and be back for the third quarter. All right, welcome back. There's about a minute here left. They're clearing the floor. Want to give you some stats here from the first half. Just taking a look at the scoring for the Faith Baptist Eagles, Katie Costello and Marilli Fritz have been on fire. They have accounted for 24 of the 29 points for the Eagles, 13 for Costello, 11 for Fritz. For the Saints, the leading scorer has been Claire Hall with 9. Jayla Jones has 5. H.J. Fender has 4. Interesting stats to look at. Neither team is really shooting that well from the floor, which is attributed a lot to the defense. I think they're playing hard. The Eagles are out shooting at 28.6%. Saints are shooting at 28.1%. Saints are 0 for 8 from three-point line. That needs to change in the second half. We're going to get closer. So some good action here. Turnovers. The Eagles have 7. The Saints have turned it over 11 times. That is also something we're going to need to look at. And in rebounds. Let's see. It looks like in rebounds, the rebounds are predominantly dominated by the Eagles. Saints are going to have to be a little bit tougher on the board. And the half opens, and it's a drive by Costello right to the basket, and she scores it. And already the Saints on the board, or the Eagles on the board, rather, and they lead 31-20. Luna goes to Fender. The drive shot is up, no good. That's rebounded there by Costello. And she flies down the court on the right side. Got Darling and Fender on her. She gets it over there to number 5. That's Fincham. Back to Costello, back to Fincham. There's an open look. No good. That foul, I think, is going to be on Savannah Luna, I think. It's on Savannah. It's her second. It's the team's first in this half, and it's going to send number 5, Morgan Fincham, to the foul line. First shot is up and off the rim, no good. She'll have one more. And the shot is up and off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Hall. Gets it to Jones. Jones flies down 1-on-3. Goes to the basket. Shot is up and no good. Strong rebound there by Marilli Fritz, but stolen away. Picked up by Claire Hall and stolen back by Costello, who drives down, and she's on the right wing, being chased by H.J. Fender. She gets it over to number 5. That's Fincham. Back to Fritz. Block shot there by Hall. That's going to be out of bounds, and that's going to be off the Eagles. It's going to be Saints basketball. Again, the defense for both sides is very tough. I know the shooting percentages are not where their coaches would want them to be, but the defense has been pretty tough in this clash so far. Jones has the top of the key. Goes inside to Claire Hall, all alone under the basket. Shots up, no good there. Rebounded there, pulled down by Katie Costello. Fires it across to Marilli Fritz. Goes inside there to Fincham. She spins, drives the lane. That's going to be out of bounds on the baseline. And it's going to be Saints basketball. They trail by 11, 31-20. Fender tosses it in to Jayla Jones. Jones gets it across the timeline. Fires it back to Fender. Fender finds a cutting Luna. Goes back to Rachel Darling. Little baseline shot, no good. That's picked up by Marilli Fritz. Who gets it to Katie Costello all the way down the floor, a little bit too high. That's going to be a turnover there. And we're going to see a sub coming in. That's going to be Soleil Ashley coming in, and number 5, Morgan Fincham, will take a seat. Fender brings it in here for the Saints, gets it to Jayla Jones. Jayla Jones dribbles on the left side. She crosses. Being guarded by Marilli Fritz. Good cut through the defense there, and that's going to send Jayla to the foul line. She's had that 3 or 4 times in this game and has been successful either scoring or getting to the foul line. That foul is going to be on, I think that's number 2. It's going to be on Gabriella Widman. It's her 3rd, and it's the team's first here in the second half. And Jones nails the first basket, cutting the deficit to 10. And she'll have one more. And that shot is up and good. And that cuts into the deficit for the Saints. It's now single digits. It's the Eagles 31 and the Saints 22. Costello has it across the torch. She fires it across to Merle Fritz, who drives and gets it across there to number 15. That's Cooper. Goes back to Costello. Tries to go inside to Ashley. A little bit high. Claire Hall picks it off and gets it to Jayla Jones, who flies down. Slings it across to H.J. Fender. Over to Jones. Back inside to Claire Hall. That's a long three for H.J. Fender. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded there by Ashley. She's being hawked there by Rachel Darling. Costello to Fritz for three. And she nails that one. And it's a 12-point deficit. Saints, I think, are still looking for their first three-pointer tonight. Jones has it across the torch. She gets it over to Savannah Luna. Cooper's on defense on her. Fires it across to Claire Hall. Hall, the spin move inside. Doesn't go. No call there. Coach Terry wanted one. Didn't get it. Costello brings it down. Drives coast to coast. Shot goes up. No good. I mean, the basket's good, but she traveled before, and that's going to wipe it off. I had trouble saying that as much as she had trouble making that layup there on that travel. But it's a 12-point game here. It's 34-22. Saints bring it in. It's going to be Fender into Jayla Jones. Jones gets it across the timeline. Fender's by her, and she gets it over to Fender. Fender drives across. That's Jones, and she's going to have a foul call here. And that foul's going to be on number 23. That's on Marily Fritz. That's her first. It's the team's second, and Luno triggers it in to Claire Hall. Hall fires it across to Rachel Darling. Here's an open look there. Kicks it back out to H.J. Fender. Fender's at the foul line. 15-footer up and no good. Rebounded there. Knocked out of bounds. It's going to be a knocked out. Well, interesting. It looked like I thought Jayla Jones knocked that out. The call, though, went the other way. They said it was off Costello, and it's going to be Saints ball. Shot clock is reset to 20. Jayla Jones has it. She triggers it in, trying to get it in. Gets it over across to Claire Hall. Hall's being guarded by Ashley. Spin move, shot is up and good. Count the basket. Junior from Minnesota scores that one. Cuts the lead to 10. 34-24, 6:03 to go here in the third quarter. Costello goes to Marily Fritz. She goes across. That pass came across and nobody picked it up. Number 2 with the shot there. That was Windman, no good. That's 23. Fritz goes all the way across there again to Windman. Drives the lane, is up, no good. Rebounded there by Darling. Gives it to Jones. Jones drives through the lane, kicks it out. That's H.J. Fender for 3. There's a basket. First 3 of the day for the Saints. That could be a momentum builder. Cuts the deficit to 7, 34-27. Costello has it, gets it inside to Ashley. She turns strong to the basket. No good, though. Rebounded by Hall. And unfortunately, Hall threw that right to the Eagle bench. And that turnover is going to give the ball back to Faith. And we see Sarah Shoemaker coming in, and Rachel Darling is going to take a break. And number 5, that's Fincham, triggers it in to Ashley. Oh, all the way to the basket. Fincham shots up and good. Pretty shot there. That was a nice-looking play there by the Eagles, and they increase the lead to 9. Jayla Jones has it. Fires it over to Luna. Luna launches for 3. No good there. That's going to go out of bounds. Nope, just picked up by Costello. She makes it methodically across. Finds Marily Fritz. Fires it across. Over next to Ashley. 18-footer off the rim, no good. Rebounded there by Fender. Gets it to Jayla Jones, who speeds ahead. She's got Claire Hall on the right, so Luna on the left. Takes to the basket herself. Nobody there to get that. Rebounded there by Costello. And Costello brings it down, fires it ahead all the way there to Fincham. Fincham goes to Ashley at the top of the key. We're going to have a whistle there. We're going to get a timeout call. The timeout's going to be called by Faith. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. And we'll wrap it up here. The score, the Eagles 36, the Saints 27. And there's timeout on the floor. We'll take it and be right back.
I love it.
Okay, we're coming out of the timeout here. Just to recap, there's 4:23 left in the third quarter. The Eagles have led by as many as 11. The Saints have cut it down to 9. It's going to be Saints ball. Nope, it's going to be Eagles ball right here on the sideline nearest to us. They trigger it in, and Ashley has it way out of top of the key. She's being guarded by Claire Hall. It goes over to Costello, who's being guarded by H.J. Fender. Goes inside there to Marley Fritz, and she's all alone for the basket, and the shot doesn't go. Good rebound there by H.J. Fender. It's a good play there by the Eagles. A good steal there by Costello. Lays it up and in. I think the Saints were looking for a foul there. Didn't get the call, and that was a basket. Jayla Jones brings it down, and Saints set it up. They trail again by 11. Need to have some good offense here. Need to get a good look. Sarah Shoemaker has it on the baseline. Dribble drive. Knocked away. Picked up by Claire Hall. There's been good defense. Really played by both teams. The Eagles play really tough defense. As Shoemaker drives it in. Can't get it in. Hall rebounds it. There's a scramble for the ball, and it's picked up by Costello. Knocked around again. Picked up there by number 5. That's Fincham. She swings it over to Costello. Finds Marley Fritz down underneath the basket for the layup. And that's a big-time bucket there. Big-time shot there for the Eagles, and Coach Tressa Terry has seen a little bit more of that than she would like. She called a timeout, and there's 3:20 left here in the third quarter. Scoreboard reads the Faith Eagles 38 and the Saints 29. Timeout. We'll take it and be right back.
Which one am I on? The first one? Second.
All right, coming back out of the timeout. Reset. 3:20 here left in the third quarter. And I think we have a timeout here. I think they might be checking the score. That's what I think they're checking. Because I was questioning that with the guys up here in the booth. I'm not sure the score is correct, but we'll find out here shortly. It isn't. It is what I thought it was, 40-27. It is a 13-point game. And the guys in the booth, I'm looking at them saying, I was right. It's now Saints ball. They trail by 13. Jayla Jones gets it across the timeline. Fender has it, goes back across to Jones. Kicks over to Claire Hall, over to Savannah Luna in the corner. Luna has it, dribbles it all the way out to the top. That's Fincham on her. We get a foul call there. It's going to be a foul on Morgan Fincham. Reached in a little bit there, got the call. It's going to be the team's third, her second. And Savannah will trigger it in with 20 seconds on the shot clock. She gets it into Fender, goes over to Jayla Jones. Back to Fender. Good pass there to Claire Hall. Nice play there by the Saints. Cutting that lead to 11. Now 40-29. Need to stop here for the Saints. Costello and Marley Fritz have been on fire for the Eagles, and Fritz gets it underneath. This time a shot doesn't go. Rebounded by Hall. Saints have an opportunity here. Luna's on the right side. She fires it into Hall. Hall dribble drive. Shot is up, and count the basket. Claire can continue to make those shots. She's going to be difficult to handle in the middle. And now the lead has been cut to single digits. It's 40-31. That's Costello. Triggers it. Good defense there by Fender, but she gets it back. No rebound there. Good pickup there by Sarah Shoemaker. Gets it to Luna. Saints have another opportunity. Trailed by 9. Goes all the way to H.J. Fender. That's a 3. It's up and no good. Rebounded there by number 3. That's Steffens. That's Ashley has it. Gets it across to number 5. That's Wiedemann. Drives in. Kicks it out to Ashley for 3. Shots up no good. That's rebounded there by Luna. Going to get a reach there. kind of saw that was going to happen. That's going to be on Kayla Steffens. And that's going to be a foul. It's going to be the team's fourth, going to be her first. Luna triggers it in to Jayla Jones, who will bring the ball down here for the Saints. Minute 35 here to go in the third quarter. Jones has it, gets it to Claire Hall. That's knocked away. Good defense there by Ashley. She drives on Jayla Jones. Spin shot is up and good. Big time play there by number 24, Ashley, and the lead is back to 11. Minute 20 here to go in the third quarter. Saints need to get this down to a single digits here. Fender has it at the top of the key. She drives. She's all alone there. That's a 16-footer. No good. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded there. Pulled down hard by number 2. I think that's Weedman. Goes over to back to Weedman there. And there's a scramble on the floor for a loose ball. That should be a held ball, and it is. And it's going to be Saints ball. Jones brings it down. She crosses the torch. Goes to Fender. Fender has it at the three-point line. Drives the lane. That shot's up, no good. No call there. Fender hit the floor hard. We're going to get a call there on Savannah Luna. That's going to be a push. Looked like that might have been a retaliation play there. I think that's going to be her third. It is her third, team second. And it's still 11-point deficit, 38 seconds here to go in the third quarter. That's Costello has it. Fires it down to Merle Fritz, back to Costello. Shot goes up and in, big time shot there. That's a 3. That's a big time shot there for the Eagles. Lead is 14. We're at 18 seconds in the third. Fender tried to answer. That shot doesn't go. Was it touched? I thought it was. Apparently not. I don't think HJ thought it was either. She does not seem to be unhappy with that call. And it's now 20 seconds to go here in the quarter. That's Merle Fritz. Gets it over to Ashley. That's out to number 5, Fincham, with a basket. And the last few seconds have been all Eagles. They now lead by 16. Shot is up from half court, no good. And the last run went to the Eagles of Faith Baptist. And we're complete 3 quarters here at the Furneaux Center. With the score, the Faith Baptist Eagles 47, the Saints 31. We'll be coming back for the exciting finish in the fourth quarter. We'll take a break and be right back to wrap up this good basketball game today.
That is not enough. That's fair. Adios.
The first horn is blown here. We'll be getting some stats from the third quarter here in just a moment. I think David Sanchez is running them up to us. I see him sprinting across the court now. That last part of the third quarter was all Eagles, and it's going to be their ball coming out of the break. They have pushed it out. Thank you, sir. They pushed it out to a 16-point lead. Number 5, Fincham, triggers it in. Ashley has it. Goes back to Fincham underneath. We're just going to have a turnover there. That was kind of an odd play. Ball went out of bounds, and it's just going to be Saints basketball. It's 31-47. Saints need to chip away at this lead. Still time to do that. Need to have to score and play good defense, holding down these tough Eagles from Faith Baptist. Jones has it on the right side. Goes over to Savannah Luna at the top of the key. She drives, kicks it out to Claire Hall for a 12-footer, no good. That's going to be knocked out of bounds off the Eagles. That's going to be Saints ball underneath. Shot clock will reset to 20. Ball goes into Claire Hall. Pass over to Jayla Jones, who drives the lane. Fires shot up. No good. Gets her own rebound. Kicks it out to H.J. Fender at the three-point line. Thought about it. Gets it over to Jayla Jones, who does shoot that, and it's good. The two-point shot had the foot on the line, but that's a big basket for the freshman. And it's 47-33. Saints on defense. We got a whistle. We got a couple of lights out here on the court. I don't know what that is. They'll be checking that here in the booth. Not sure what that's all about. I'm going to check some halftime or third quarter stats. Katie Costello leads all scorers with 20. Merle Fritz has 16 for the Eagles. For the Saints, Claire Hall has had a big-time game. She has 15 points. Jayla Jones and H.J. Fender have 7 each. Shooting percentages running about the same as they had run before. So got a foul call. We're going to have a couple of free throws here. First one is up and good. That's Morgan Vincham. Let's see, at the end of 3, the field goal percentage, 25% for the Saints, 33% for the Eagles. And it's 49-33. Jones brings it down, fires it across to Savannah Luna. Over to H.J. Fender, who drives the lane. She's got to be hitting the floor, and that's going to be a foul. Good sportsmanship there by the Eagles, helping get H.J. up off the floor. That foul is going to be on number 35, Katie Costello, just her first. Team's first. Jones has it, goes inside to Fender, over to Claire Hall, back to Jayla Jones. Jones drives the lane, shot is up and good. Jayla Jones scores, bringing that deficit to 49-35. Costello fires it all the way across to Steffens. Gets into Ashley. Kicks it out all the way over here to Fincham. Stolen away by Jayla Jones. Saints have a chance here to cut even further into that deficit. Jones with the runner. No good. Scramble for the rebound. Picked up by, you guessed it, Costello. Let me get a call there. I think that's going to be on Rachel Darling. I think that it's one of those unfortunate fouls where she simply tripped over Rachel's feet, but that's still going to be the call. And it's Rachel's third. And let's see. Really, Fritz is going to take a seat for a bit. Costello brings the ball down. Gets it inside to Ashley. Fires it out here to number 5. That's Fincham. Goes to Ashley, top of the key. Goes inside to number 3. That's Steffens. Over to Fincham. Jones is on her. We're going to have a foul called here. I think that's going to be on number 2, Jayla Jones. Nope. Well, yep, it is on Jayla. It's her third. 7:45 here to go. Good pass inside. Shot is up and good. Big time play there again. Katie Costello with the basket. And it's 51-35. Jayla Jones has it. Goes to Claire Hall. Claire Hall drives, spin move. Shot goes up. The hook, no good. But that foul is going to be on Soleil Ashley, I'm pretty sure. They'll send Claire Hall to the foul line to shoot 2. Saints have an opportunity here to cut into the Faith lead with the clock stopped. That's a big thing to try to do here. Faith, Claire's had a really good game. Shot is up and good. She'll have another. Second shot is up and back rim no good. That's pulled down there by number 5, Morgan Fincham. Gets it over to Katie Costello. It's a 15-point game, 51-36. Costello goes into Ashley, knocked away by Claire Hall, who doesn't want to get the foul. Ashley drives. He's over for a 17-footer. Back rim no good. Jones gets good position and the rebound. Scramble for over there. Say it's going to be out of bounds off of Jayla Jones. I don't know about that one. Referee's closer than we are, but I don't think Jayla agreed with that either. It's going to be Eagle ball over there. In front of their bench, it goes into Ashley, over to Costello. That's a three. Back rim no good. Fight for the rebound. Scramble on the floor. We're going to get a call here. We're going to get a held ball. It's going to be a jump, and it's going to be Saints possession. No, I guess not. Yeah, it's going to be Saints possession. Refs are discussing it here. Looks like they're a little bit unsure about the possession arrow. That's what I think is being discussed. The arrow at the table is pointing to the Saints. They're still trying to wait to see who had the initial possession, and that's been the question. The going to be black ball. So it's going to go to the Eagles. They're explaining that now to Coach Tressa Terry. Possession arrow. Now we still got a no play here. They're still discussing it. Not exactly. That's the way it's going to. Nope. Now it's going to go the other way. There's a little bit of confusion on the floor. Officials are still talking about it, but they're going to say the arrow at the table is correct. And it is going to be Saints basketball. Bender trigger it in to Jayla Jones, and Saints need to maximize their opportunities here on the offensive end. Bender has it at the right side. We're going to get a foul call here, and that foul is going to be on the Eagles. It's going to be on, looks like it's going to be on number 2, Gabriella Weedman. Nope, number 3, excuse me. That's Kayla Steffens. That's her second. And Savannah Luna will trigger it in under the basket. 22 on the shot clock. Goes to Fender, out to Jayla Jones, over to Rachel Darling. Savannah Luna has it on the right side. All alone at the top of the key. She fires it over to Claire Hall. Hall shoots a 17-footer. That's no good. Picked up there by Katie Costello. Costello gets it down to Steffens. Back to Costello. Gets a screen from Ashley. Gets it open there to Fincham under the basket. Good defense there by Jayla Jones. Fincham gets it inside to Ashley. Shot goes up, no good. Rebounded there by Claire Hall. Gets it to Jones, and the action's pretty fast here at the Furneaux Center. Jones drives it down. Saints need to score into Hall. Good pass and a good look. Big time play there for the Saints. Try cutting that lead to 13. It's 51-38. Coach Tressa Terry wants to talk about it a little bit. She takes the timeout, and we'll take it with them. The score, Faith 51, the Saints 38. We'll be right back. Well, we're coming back out of the timeout. Again, just under 6 minutes to go here in the game. The Eagles of Faith Baptist have jumped out to a lead here a little bit in the second half. They've led by as many, I think, as 16. It's 51-38 right now. Faith has the ball. Saints are putting some pressure. Costello has it. She's being doubled up there by Jones and Fender. Gets it across to Fincham. Fincham's being dogged there by Jayla Jones. Could be a 5-second call. Nope, goes to Costello. Rachel Darling's, or that's Fritz. Darling's on her. Goes to Ashley. Over to number 3. That's Steffens. Shots up, no good. That rebound, Claire Hall could not wrestle. That's unfortunate there. The Saints would like to grab that one. But it's going to be out of bounds, and it's going to be off the Saints, going to be Eagle basketball. They try to set it up underneath. It goes here to number 3. That's Stephens. We got a foul call. That's going to be on Ashley. It's going to be her third. I think that's going to be an illegal screen. And Saints have a chance here, trailing by 13. That's a long 3 for Savannah Luna. No good. It's a good look. Couldn't quite connect. And Costello brings it down for the Eagles. He fires it over to Marilli Fritz. Spin move there. Nice play and the basket. That excites the Eagle bench, and I'm sure the Eagle fans watching here on the live stream today. Jayla Jones tries to slash through the middle. We're going to get a push there, and that play has been good for Jayla. She has either scored or gone to the free throw line almost every time she has slashed through today. That foul's on number 23. That's Marilli Fritz. That's her second. It's team's 5th. And Jayla's at the foul line shooting 2. First shot is up, and no good. Saints got to maximize opportunities to score, especially when the clock is stopped. She'll have another. Shot is up, right through there. And it's 53-39. It's a 14-point game. Fritz has it. She dribbles across at the top of the key, goes over to Katie Costello way up top. She drives on H.J. Fender. Finds Ashley there at the elbow, goes to Marilli Fritz, drives through. That's number 3, Stephens, picked off there by H.J. Fender. Another chance here for the Saints. Fender drives the lane. She slashes through, kicks it out to Savannah Luna for 3. No good, but we got a call here. I think we're going to have a call stepping on the sideline. That's an unfortunate play here, too, and that turnover is going to give the ball back to Faith. Saints are going to be putting pressure on. I look for that to happen more throughout the rest of the game. Sarah Shoemaker going to come in, and Rachel Darling will take a rest. Eagles get it into Katie Costello. She's being guarded by H.J. Fender. That's Marilli Fritz, and she's got Sarah Shoemaker on her. That goes over to Costello. Fender's guarding her. Been a good matchup. Ooh, there's an elbow, and that's what was called. Yep, saw that one up here. Good call there, at least as we would see it as Central, a good call. And it's going to be Saints ball. And that's going to be a foul on number 35, Katie Costello. That'll be her second. Fender gets it into Jayla Jones, who has not yet picked it up, saving the clock. And she does. Kicks over to Savannah Luna. Had a look at a 3, passed on it. Gets the defender, has another look at a 3, passes it up to Jayla Jones. Trying to maybe look at the slash, gets it to Claire Hall in the middle. That's been an open look for the Saints. Good block there by Ashley. Big play there by the Eagles, number 24. And that goes to number 5, Fincham. And she kicks it over there to Stefan. Back to Ashley. Back to Stefan. Drives it across to Fincham. Costello lingers at the top. And that's going to be a foul. Good drive to the basket there by number 5. That's Morgan Fincham. She's going to earn 2 at the free throw line. And that foul's going to be on Savannah Luna. That's her 4th. I think she'll stay in. Coach will see if she can finish this one. Need her on the floor. And Fincham will shoot. And the first one rims out. No good. And she'll have another. Shot is up and right through there. And it's 54-39. It's a 15-point game here. Fender rolls it in, and they're going to make Jayla Jones pick that up sooner. That's Marilli Fritz who does that, and gets over to Fender. Fender has it out at the right side, trying to drive through on Costello. Good step under move, and no good, though. Rebound by Ashley. She's been tough on the boards in the middle. Good pickup there by number 5, Morgan Fincham. Gets it over to Costello. Fires it ahead to Marilli Fritz. That's going to be out of bounds. That's going to be off of Jayla Jones, and it's going to be Eagle ball. Good call there, too. And that's going to be Eagle basketball right down beside their bench. Eagles trigger it in. It goes to Ashley at the tops. Solia has it. Trying to direct traffic. Gets it to Costello way up top. It looks like she thought about a three, but instead drives through the lane. Shot goes up, no good. She might have got pushed there. No call. It goes to H.J. Fender. Over to Savannah Luna. Tried to go inside to Claire Hall. Batted away there by Soleil Ashley. Again, have been a strong force in the middle. And it's going to be Saints ball underneath. Luna gets it in to Fender. Fender drives. Shot goes up, no good, but she's going to get a foul. And I think that foul is going to be on Soleil Ashley. Nope, it's not. It's going to be on number 35, Katie Costello. That's her third. And it's going to send HJ to the line. She'll be shooting two. First shot is up and right through there. She'll have one more. Second shot on the way and right through there. And it's 54-41. So the lead is 13. We're at 2:58 left in this basketball game. Coach Tresta Terry has called a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. We're going to stay right here and continue to look at this game. It's been a tough battle here with the Saints. The Eagles have been very tough, specifically on the defensive end. They have been really playing hard defense, challenging every shot nearly. The Saints have had a little bit of trouble from the field and from the three-point line. But with 3 minutes to go, their deficit is 13. You're going to need to see some good defense here from the Saints. Going to need to see some turnovers to try to get back in this one. Good, strong play from Merle Fritz and from Katie Costello, and in the middle from Soleil Ashley for the Eagles. That's number 5. Fincham has it. They're trying to trap her. She gets it to Fritz. Fritz gets it across the timeline to Costello. Costello finds Ashley. And a give and go. Shot goes up. That's knocked away by Jayla Jones. It's going to be off Jayla. And it's going to be Eagle ball. 2:40 here to go. Eagles trigger it in. That's Costello under the basket all alone, and that's a tough shot. And she sticks that in and is fouled. Getting a chance for an old-fashioned three. Just a tough play there by number 35, Katie Costello. Costello is looks like a sophomore from Cedar Falls, Iowa, and she's been really tough today. Nails that three-point play, and all of a sudden it's a 16-point game, 57-41. We're at 2:35 here to go in the basketball game. Jones fires it over to Luna. Luna gets it down low to Claire Hall. Back on top to H.J. Fender, who drives the lane. Shot goes up, no good. Rebounded by, you guessed it, Costello. Gets it to Merle Fritz. Fires it ahead to number 3. That's Steffens. And we're going to get a foul call. And I think that might be on Savannah Luna. And I think that might be Miss Luna's last play of this game. That's going to be her 5th foul. And Savannah will be taking a seat in this one. She talks to the coach at Faith and to our own coach. Good sportsmanship there. And we're going to see L.J. Bellamy, the freshman, in for the rest of this one. First shot from the foul line is up and rims in and out. No good. That's Steffens on the line. I think that's Steffens. She'll have one more. Second shot is up and no good as well. Rebounded there by Fender. Gets it to Jones. Taylor drives down quickly. Saints don't have a lot of time. Shot goes up, no good. Hall scrambles for the rebound, so does Jones, but it's picked up there by number 5, Fincham. Gets it over to Costello. Costello finds Fritz. All the way down to Ashley. We got a timeout called. And we got a 30-second timeout called here by Faith Baptist. And the score, Faith Baptist 57, The Saints 41. 2:01 left. We'll take the timeout and be right back. But it's Bill. Bill. That's the guy getting me. You just met me. It's all good. You just met me. It's all good. You're all right. Welcome back. We are at 2:01 left in this one. And the Saints have played hard tonight. They have done a good job and playing the full 40 minutes. I know that's what Coach Tressateri wanted to do. But the Eagles have been just a very tough, resilient team. They are a good team, and they play well on every aspect of the game, and they are doing that again today. Costello has it. She's being guarded by H.J. Fender. She drives the lane. Shot goes up. That's swatted away there by Claire Hall. Fires it ahead to Jayla Jones for the layup. Shot is up and no good. That's unfortunate there. Rebounded there by Katie Costello. That sort of expresses the frustration of the evening there for the Saints. Number 5, Fincham has it. Goes across to Ashley. She kicks it back over to Fincham. The Eagles are in no big hurry. Clock is their friend. That goes to Ashley. All alone there for the layup. Nice play and the basket. And it's now 59-41, the largest lead of the day here for Faith Baptist. Jayla Jones will pick that up to get it across the torch. H.J. Fender has it. She's being guarded by Costello. Back to Claire Hall, who's had a really good game today here for the Saints. She's had one of her strongest games of the season. Jones fires up a shot, no good. That's rebounded there by, you guessed it, Katie Costello. And she gets it across the timeline. That's H.J. Fender knocks it away. And that's going to be a foul call there. I think that's going to be a foul on Sarah Shoemaker. And that's going to send number 5, Morgan Fincham, to the foul line. And let's see. That's Shoemaker's second foul. And the Saints are pulling 3 back. They're gonna let Fincham shoot. And the shot is up and good. And she'll have one more. Second shot is up and right through there. Good looking free throws there. And now it's a 20-point game, 61-41. We're under a minute to go. Jones has it across the timeline, gets it to H.J. Fender. Fender at the 3-point line, eyes it up, drives, works her way through the lane. Little one-hand runner, good. Nice play there by H.J. Fender. 61-43. Costello has it. Fender's on her. She's a double team there by Bellamy. Goes over to Marily Fritz. All the way across there to Ashley. And again, the Eagles are in no big hurry. Ashley drives. She'll kick it over to Costello. Good pass in the lane. And no good this time. That roll's gone in before, but this time it sort of fell off. And Fender brings it now across for the Saints. She kicks it over there to L.J. Bellamy and shots in and out for 3. That's a tough shooting luck there. That's Sarah Shoemaker. And it did not go. And we're at 5 seconds left, and I don't think we're going to see too much more action in this one. Been a great game here. The Saints have played hard, but the Eagles of Faith Baptist have been very tough. And this game goes to Faith Baptist today. Final score, Faith Baptist 61, the Saints 43. Good, hard-fought game. The Faith Baptist Eagles are very tough, and some great play from really the entire team that played. Got to mention Katie Costello, Marily Fritz. Outstanding jobs there. Soleil Ashley and really the whole host of Eagles did an excellent job. Claire Hall had a big-time game for the Saints as far as scoring. A lot of hustle from Jayla Jones, H.J. Fender. The whole team played hard, played through the whole thing. Teams are at the torch now getting ready to pray. We'll take the break. And teams will meet there at the middle. It was a good game today, this afternoon. Just a reminder, the men's game will begin in about 20 minutes on the live stream. We'll take a break and be back in 20 minutes for men's action between the Saints of Central and the Faith Baptist Eagles. We'll see you after the short break.